Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, that's Luther Burden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get that complete to Ross. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Emeka Ibuka. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
6 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. Brought down at 21, a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Play.
Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Young. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Second and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Young. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a run going left. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
The biggest element on a lot of these explosive runs, Mike, is can the running back make the first guy miss? That's exactly what he was able to do here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Young to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Head to 60, head to 60.
Throwing is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, go.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go, set.
Up the middle they go. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Trap 60.
Now, faking the give. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. York, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is Irving, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. To throw, Young. Connection made. It's Burton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Michael Dixon now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground and mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll look to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
One shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Sending money up to a whole nother level. From low, no better.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup in second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half, and try to build something going into halftime.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here we go. Vikings. 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first down is Young. Pushed out to his left.
The quarterback on the scramble. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll bring this up to the 22. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a give up the middle. And this will be a Bucs first down as he takes it to the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Let's go.
Austin brought in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready up. Let's go now. Take off.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mick Scorton taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Here comes the Eagles punt team as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Brought in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
To throw is Young. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He gets free. Inside That's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score. Buccaneers.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Their own 35-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. Nice.
Now Young. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now give on the ground, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 7. Now a little pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Third and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. York, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's Irvin. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. JT Tuimoloau working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
You say it's 3rd down. The quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady, ready?
They'll go. Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. From the gun, it's Young. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Irvin. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Okay, ready?
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Go! Cowboy 80. Check go.
Throwing is Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, Young. A pass pulled in by Irving. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Young to throw up. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18 Cardinal. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.